Hello, everyone. Just imagine. FIFA suddenly announces all retired football legends are allowed to play in this year's World Cup. Zinedine Zidane puts on the France jersey once again. Ronaldinho returns to the pitch with his famous smile. Ronaldo Nazário starts terrorizing defenders all over again. Just think about it for a moment. How different would this year's World Cup be? Today, we're taking a fascinating journey into the world of imagination to explore what might happen if retired football legends played in today's World Cup.
But before we begin, let me know in the comments, if only one football legend could come back for the World Cup, who would you choose? Now, let's get started. The first thing that would happen is a massive increase in excitement. The World Cup is already the biggest football event on the planet, but the return of legendary players could turn it into a truly historic tournament. Millions of longtime fans would tune in again to watch the heroes of their childhood. At the same time, younger fans would finally get the chance to see players they've only heard about. The second advantage would be experience. Legends aren't famous just because of their skills. They've played in the biggest matches in football history. They've handled the pressure of major finals. And they know how to make the right decisions in the most important moments. For example, imagine Zinedine Zidane returning to the French national team. He might not be able to play at full speed for 90 minutes anymore, but just a few touches of the ball could completely change the game. Precise passes, outstanding ball control, and the calmness he brings to the entire team.
Now let's think about Brazil. What if Ronaldinho came back? Millions of people would probably watch just to see a few magical tricks and moments of brilliance. Football isn't only about winning. Sometimes it's about entertainment. And very few players in football history have entertained fans like Ronaldinho. But perhaps the most exciting comeback would belong to Ronaldo Nazário. Many experts consider him one of the greatest strikers of all time. At his peak, he had everything: speed, power, technique, and incredible finishing ability. Imagine him playing alongside today's stars. Without a doubt, he would attract the attention of the entire football world. Another fascinating aspect would be the clash of generations. Imagine Kylian Mbappe facing Zidane, or Vinicius Jr. sharing the field with Ronaldinho, or today's top defenders trying to stop Ronaldo Nazário. Football fans have debated this question for years. Which generation was better? A World Cup like this might finally give us some answers. Now, here's another question. What if all these legends played together on the same team? Imagine Buffon in goal, Maldini and Roberto Carlos in defense, Zidane, Xavi, and Iniesta in midfield, and Ronaldinho and Ronaldo leading the attack. On paper, that team looks almost unbeatable. A team filled with talent, experience, and unforgettable memories. But could they actually win today's World Cup? This is where we need to be realistic. The first challenge would be fitness. Modern football is faster and more physical than ever before. Today's players follow advanced training programs and use cutting-edge technology to improve their performance. Even the greatest legends cannot completely match the physical abilities they had in their prime. The second challenge would be injuries. Many of these players suffered serious injuries during their careers. Returning to the intensity of a World Cup could be a major risk. The third challenge would be opportunities for young players. Every spot in a World Cup squad is valuable. If retired legends returned, some talented young players might lose their chance to play on football's biggest stage. And there's one more challenge: expectations. We remember legends at their very best, but time moves on for everyone. Many fans would expect Zidane or Ronaldinho to perform exactly as they did 20 years ago.
In reality, that's almost impossible. However, even if these legends couldn't perform at their peak level anymore, they would still have a huge impact. Their presence in the dressing room, their experience, and the confidence they could give to younger teammates, all of these things could change a team's destiny. In the end, perhaps the most important thing is this: football legends never truly leave the game. They may no longer be on the pitch, but their goals, dribbles, magical moments, and unforgettable memories live on forever. Maybe that's why millions of fans still love imagining their return. And if something like this ever happened, it could become the most unforgettable World Cup in history. Now it's your turn. Do you still find the idea of legendary football icons returning to the game exciting?
And if only one retired legend could play in today's World Cup, who would you choose? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe for more exciting what-if scenarios. Until next time, goodbye.